Okay, so I just wanted to go over iMapInvasives a little more so that everybody can use this tool while you're outside and you'll be able to collect data. So to start, iMapInvasives is a tool that we use to collect data on invasive species. And so it's an online, mobile-friendly, GIS-based data management system. And it's used for tracking and monitoring invasive species. And as Carrie showed you, it's a way to look at where invasive species are present in an area, where they have been or they have not been detected. So it's kind of cool. You could look at many different invasive species and what's present in your area, things to look for. But this is what we use to report hemlock woolly adelgid infestations, either if you find them or if you don't find it and you find perfectly healthy hemlock trees. And so to begin, you need to create an iMapInvasives account. And so to do this, you go to iMapInvasives.org, and then you just click on the login button at the top of the screen. And so then this will take you to this screen, and you can follow the directions to sign up. And it's pretty easy. You just, follow this box to sign up, enter your name, an email address, a password. Your jurisdiction will be New York State. And then when you fill all of that in, you hit the join button. And then I just want to mention, so the sign up process is done completely on the website. And then you'll be able to make your account. And like I said, you can log in, you can view invasive species present in your area, present at maybe a park that you're going to hike at. You can see if someone has surveyed for hemlock woolly adelgid already in the park that you're going to, or what areas they've surveyed. So it's a really cool tool to look at invasive species in the area. But then after you create this account, we want you to put the app on a phone or tablet. So this will allow you to then go out into the field and collect this information while you're hiking, while you're looking for hemlock woolly adelgid. And so, it's easy just to bring your phone with you, collect a bit of information while you're outside in the field. And so to do this, you just search for the iMapInvasives mobile app, and you look for this, for their icon. It just has the green leaf and the little insect on it. I don't think there's many other things that pop up, but it's iMapInvasives mobile. And then when you find it, you can just download it to your phone or to a tablet, something that you can bring out with you while you're hiking that's convenient, and it's, easy to collect the data. All right, so then once you download the app and open it, for the first time, you'll have to enter that email and password that you just created online at the iMapInvasives website. But then once you do that, you'll see this little home screen. In the top right, there's that add observation button. And then in the top left, there's a little 3-line button that you can click, and you can select preferences. And so this is something you want to do before you go out in the field. If you want to change any of the preferences, you can choose to display the species name, scientific or common, the picture quality. If you want photos saved to your phone as you take them, what type of map you want. So there's a bunch of different things to play around with. So you can just change your preferences and hit save. But the important thing is to log on to the app and update the preferences at home while you're connected to Wi-Fi before you go out to survey. And so then when you're out surveying for hemlock woolly adelgid, you can open the app, and now you'll be logged in, everything will be set, and you are ready to collect the data. And so, I just have a couple of examples. I know it moves a little bit quickly, but my thought is just you can watch it now, and then you can go back and watch it again when you're actually putting the app on your phone and collecting data and things like that. So you open the app and you click that little green add observation button in the top right. And this is for you to start collecting data. So for this first observation, you inspected a tree and you found hemlock woolly adelgid on it. So the first part is you want to take a photo of the infestation. So you can either use your phone and you can click to use the photo, you can retake it, things like that, and it'll open right up on your phone or tablet, the camera on it. Or maybe you got really excited that you found the HWA and before you even opened the app, you took a picture. And so in that case, you can also go to your photo library that's on the phone or the tablet. And then after that, you need to click the species. So whether you find a species or not, you need to put a species name in. And so you just scroll through, there's a long list of species, and then you'll get to hemlock woolly adelgid. And like I said, for this example, we found hemlock woolly adelgid, so you'll select species detected. And then the default settings are for the app to record the date and your location. So all of that should be on there, and then you just hit save. And then it will show up in the app. So it's pretty easy. Just to go over it again, you really just need to take a photo, pick the species, and select detected if you found it, and the date will automatically fill in, the GPS coordinates will automatically fill in, and you hit save. And now you can look right on that home screen and you see, you know, what day you collected it, what the species was, if it was detected. And then kind of just to go through it again, for a second example, is if you did not detect hemlock woolly adelgid. So in this case, you're out and you're looking at the tree and you see, you know, a perfectly healthy hemlock tree. There's no signs of the hemlock woolly adelgid on the branch. There's no signs of it on any branches on the ground, anything like that. So I think it's useful to still take a photo of the healthy hemlock, just so we know that you saw it, that it looked healthy. And then again, you scroll down for the species, you look for hemlock woolly adelgid. And then in this case, all you'll do is select species not detected. And again, the date automatically fills in, the GPS location fills in, and then you hit save. And now you can see, you know, both of them, your home screen, detected, not detect, or detected, not detected, with the pictures, the dates, everything like that. And so not detected entries are really just as important as the HWA detected entries. So this allows us to, you know, just show that somebody spent time searching for hemlock woolly adelgid at that park and they didn't find it. You know, they took the time to look at the trees, look for the signs. But it also shows, or it also helps us see how long hemlock woolly adelgid has been in areas. So if it shows up in the future, like if next year somebody goes out and finds hemlock woolly adelgid in a park, they can look back and see that in 2022, you entered a not detected entry there. And so that just shows that it's a new infestation. That's the first year they've been able to detect it. But also it could help, you know, if you're going out to survey before you go out, you can open up iMap on the website, take a look at the park to see if anyone else has surveyed there before. But again, even if somebody surveyed last year and reported a not detected entry, if you're going to that park and you plan to hike there anyway, it's still a good idea to look because, you know, as Carrie said, it's spreading into our area. Last year was a mild winter, so it still makes sense to recheck the trees in spots that people have surveyed before. So yeah, then you can just, you know, continue hiking, continue checking, inspecting the hemlocks, adding your detected, adding your not detected observations. But then when you get back home, you want to remember to connect to the Wi-Fi, select all of the observations that you think are complete, and then hit upload selected, and then they will be reported to iMap. And so once they go into iMap, it triggers alerts so people can review the observations and confirm the identity. And then this also allows us to look at the infestation, and it helps guide management efforts as well. So I know that was a lot of information, but really my hope is that you can go back and watch this as you are making your iMapInvasives account, as you're putting the app on your phone, things like that. And I just ask that if you are interested in participating in this project, if you could just send me an email when you have made your iMap account, downloaded the app, and successfully logged into the app. And so this just helps us track who's out there collecting data, so we know what to look for when these notifications come in. I mean, you can just send me an email, hernonba@buffalostate.edu. But also if you have any trouble with iMapInvasives, creating the account, putting it on a phone or tablet, anything like that, please feel free to reach out.